Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another edition of You and Me and Multiple Sclerosis. My name is Pam, and I've been dealing with multiple sclerosis for nearly 37 years. And in that time, I've thought about it a lot and read about it a lot, and there's just some things I'd like to share with you. Even though I'm not a medical professional, it still seems to me that what I have to share might be of use to you. Anyway, today's video is kind of different and sad for me. At 3 o'clock today, which is just a few more hours from now, my husband and I are going to be taking our 17-year-old border collie, Tucker, to the vet for his last ride, shall we say. He's done well over the years, but he's gotten weaker and weaker as he's lost weight and muscle mass, and he finally, on Thanksgiving Day, could not support himself on his legs anymore. And since the vet was closed for 4 days, we've been taking him outside to do his business, because he still likes to eat and drink. He enjoys his treats. He just lays there, though. He can't move anywhere. We've basically been picking him up and moving him from room to room so that he can be with us. But yeah, and at his point in life, there's no medicine, there's no magic bullet, there's no nothing. We know. So at 3 o'clock today, we're going to meet with our vet one last time for him. And I think as I watched several videos on the subject of when it's time to have your dog put to sleep, that it is the last act of kindness that we can perform for our pets. And so I don't want him to suffer, and I don't know whether he's in pain because he's not telling me that, obviously. But I think he can't be very happy being trapped like that. You know, he's a predator and a carnivore, and suddenly he's helpless, and that's got to be very unsettling. And I feel like talking about this on this channel partly because I relate so well to how he's been feeling lately. I have my doctor appointment in a couple more days, and I'll be telling you how that turns out. But I mentioned to you that ever since I went under general anesthesia for some dental work, my energy threshold is so low. It's been very hard for me. I still do the things that have to be done, and I go to church and I do the housekeeping that's required, but I haven't got the get up and go that I had even a few months ago. So I'm understanding maybe what he's going through a little bit now, and it feels kind of ironic to me that we don't really have anything to do for him. But for us with MS, there's always something new to try, and that's what I hope to be talking with my neurologist about on Wednesday. I don't want to do anything too radical, but I'm open to seeing what there might be, because while I've been willing to live with pretty much all of the things that have been going on with me and my MS, I've been pretty jealously guarding my energy and parceling it out mindfully, being careful to make sure that I had the energy to do the things that I thought I needed to do. But the problem is now I don't really know how much energy I have, and I feel like when I have tried to push myself, I've regretted it. So it's just kind of, yeah, the irony of this whole thing with my dog is just not lost on me, that there comes a time, right, when you have to accept the reality, the inevitable reality that you've got in front of you. And while his path ahead is different from my path in the immediate future, that dose of cold water reality is not lost on me. That I can no longer think that, okay, just some magic pill or something else is going to fix me and put me back the way I was. And I have to learn to be okay with that. And I had a video that you may have seen some time ago on the stages of grief. And I probably need to review that again myself, because I'm finding that my grief for my dog and my grief for my own limited abilities is really, it's hitting me harder than I thought it would. But I do want to say that there was something kind of appropriate of it being Thanksgiving Day that we knew that the end of Tucker's life was coming, because we are thankful for him. We've had 16 years, because he was a year old when we got him, but we've had all that time with him, and he's been more of a blessing than anything else. He's brought us a lot of happiness and joy and laughter. We'll miss that so much, but I wouldn't have given that up for anything. So as sad as I am about it, I'm also very, very thankful for the time that he's been in our lives. And as far as owning another pet, there might be other reasons why Ellen and I choose not to do that, but it has nothing to do with any kind of bad experience we had with Tucker, because we sure didn't. Thank you, Tucker, for all these good years that you've given us. And thank you for teaching me how to live out your life, and realizing that you're getting slowly less able, and yet still finding happiness in the life that you do have and the capabilities that you do have. I'll miss you, Tuck, but it's been a joy. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I hope to see you again soon in my next video.